Top 10 Wicked Women in the Bible. Here is the list of the Bible's most disreputable women in order of their wickedness. Throughout the pages of the Bible, there are captivating stories of various women who played significant roles in shaping history. While their actions may have been controversial or morally questionable, it is important to consider their narratives with a fair and unbiased lens. Here, we explore some of these intriguing stories in no particular order. Number 10. The Woman of Samaria. Jesus unexpectedly encountered a woman from Samaria, a community with a long-standing feud with the Jews. Despite social prejudices, Jesus encouraged her in conversation, revealing his divine knowledge and identity. This encounter transformed the woman, who went on to become the first evangelist, spreading the news of Jesus in her town. Number 9. Gomer. Married to the prophet Hosea, Gomer strayed from her marriage vows and engaged in multiple relationships. Her actions resulted in financial ruin, and she found herself enslaved to her debts. Despite her betrayal, Hosea chose to rescue her, offering a compassionate reflection of God's love for a people who had turned away from him. Number 8. Lot's wife. In the city of Sodom, known for its wickedness, Lot and his family were warned to flee without looking back. Lot's wife, however, disregarded the warning and paid the ultimate price, turning into a pillar of salt. While her exact motives remain unknown, her fate serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of disregarding divine instructions. Number 7. The Witch of Endor. The Witch of Endor, also known as the Medium of Endor, practiced necromancy, an act strictly forbidden by King Saul. Ironically, King Saul himself sought her services in disguise to predict the outcome of an imminent battle. This encounter sheds light on the complexity of human actions and the contradictions within individuals. Number 6. Delilah. Delilah, the girlfriend of the legendary but ill-fated Samson, made a deal with his enemies, leading to his downfall. By revealing the secret of his strength, the source of his power, Delilah inadvertently caused his capture and blindness. This story serves as a reminder of the consequences of deceit and the vulnerability of even the strongest individuals. Number 5. Potiphar's wife. Potiphar's wife attempted to seduce Joseph, a Hebrew slave, but he refused her advances. Enraged by his rejection, she falsely accused him of attempted rape. Despite this injustice, Joseph's resilience and integrity led to his eventual rise to power in Egypt. Christian Family TV is made possible by your generosity. Because of your donation today, we were able to create more than 200 plus wonderful stories on saints, stories of faith, and many other interesting videos to teach our kids. Yes, you are making a difference. We could not do what we do without you. We want to remind you again to take a Patreon subscription. It only costs $2 to start with, or make a one-time donation starting at $5. This will help us continue making these videos. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He smile on you and be gracious to you. Thank you, and God bless you. Number 4. Herodias. Herodias, the granddaughter of Herod the Great, engaged in 2 incestuous marriages within the Herodian family. She held a deep grudge against John the Baptist for condemning her marriage to Herod Antipas, her second husband. Through an elaborate scheme, she orchestrated John's execution, exhibiting her ruthless ambition. Number 3. Athalaya. Athalaya, daughter of Ahab and possibly Jezebel, committed heinous acts out of fear and paranoia, even murdering her own grandchildren to secure her throne. However, her reign of terror was eventually brought to an end by a conspiracy, and she was executed. Her story serves as a reminder of the consequences of unchecked power and the importance of justice. Number 2. Jezebel. Jezebel, a Phoenician princess and wife of King Ahab, propagated the worship of the pagan deity Baal and persecuted Israel's prophets. Her actions eventually led to her downfall, as the prophet Elijah challenged her false gods. While her story ends tragically, her final moments reflect her refusal to submit, maintaining her dignity until the end. Number 1. Eve. Regarded as the first woman in creation, Eve fell prey to the serpent's deception and partook of the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden. She later offered the fruit to Adam, leading to their expulsion from paradise and the introduction of suffering and death into the world. Though her actions had grave consequences, it is important to consider the broader implications of this story. In conclusion, the narratives of these women, found within the ancient text of the Bible, offer valuable insights into human nature, the consequences of our choices, and the complexities of faith and redemption. By exploring these stories, we can gain a deeper understanding of the historical and cultural contexts in which they unfolded. We want to remind you again to take a Patreon subscription. It only costs $2 to start with, or make a one-time donation starting at $5. This will help us continue making these videos.